and good afternoon and good dinner, good evening in everywhere you are. Do you hear me? Hello. I thought America, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, my time now. I thought America is sleeping. America is still sleeping, but some American here. Oh, hi. Hello. Yes. Thank you very much. So today I will introduce myself. My name is Nina Nguyen. It's people know me the Cam. I'm a member of President Council, a new consumer community partner program. I'm master profit training graduate. I'm have many years in cryptocurrency and flipping house experience. I'm a leader in Vietnam, America, Canada, Australia, Dubai, England, and many countries. I'm a member. I'm so proud to be a member of the World Channel for the Biz. I'm a private investor. Thank you. Today, I'm so proud to be a member of President Council to announce the result of the tender for development of the blockchain solution. And the second is we have weekly summary, and then the price range for internal exchange in the coming week. Then the company news and question and answer. Hello. The first, the result of the tender for development of the blockchain solution. We have 6 companies on the 30th of March. We have the contest between 6 of them. This is a very great time for us to see how they present their company. Is very grateful in that time. I see somebody's right hand here. In the 6 team, they are participants in the extension. They have experience in the field of cryptocurrency, and some of them have an MLM business. They have been passionately fighting for the right to work on our project in Cryptounit blockchain. So we start from the 10 o'clock a.m. Moscow time to 10:30. the first company, April team, they presented 30 minutes. Then the second company is they call Bitfury team from 10:30 to 11 o'clock. And from 11 to 11:30, the third company is Flawless MLM team. And the fourth company is from 11:30 to 12. It's the Pixel Black team. And the fifth company is Stadium team. And the sixth company is we call Eterus team. And from they present from 12:30 to 1 p.m. So from 1 p.m. to 14, we close the meeting. Next slide, please. So based on the competition, and we choose two of them, but we pay on a term like the first. We pay on the price, how the price they give for us the deal, so how much it costs for the deal to do blockchain for our company. And the second one is the term of the payment. So this third one is completeness and the level of commercial they offer for our company. And the fourth is number of people in the team they work to do blockchain for our company. Then participant, the scientists and the blockchain publication they do for our company. So we pay on that, so we give them a point also. And the number of the past, they already complete many projects for other company. Then after that, they have international experience to do blockchain for other company before this contest. Then the project implementation period for the Cryptounit blockchain for our company. So it's mean like they have been do other project before. So we need to see how good they are, so we can choose who is better. So at the first company is April. The price they offer for us from $330,500 to $406,500. And the second company is a Bitfury. They offer from $150,000 to $1 million to do our blockchain. And the third company is the Flawless MLM. They offer from $330,000 to $960,000. The fourth one is the Pixel Black. They offer from $850,000 plus 20% or maybe minus 20%. And the fifth company is a Stadium. They offer from $195,000 plus every hour they charge $20 an hour more. And the last company is the Eterus. They don't charge everything, but they want 50-50. It means 50 partnership with our company. With the term of payment, April is the company they offer 20% token from Cryptounit, then 10% down only. And after 10% down, we can pay 40% and 50% when we finish the project. I think it's a good deal, you know. And then the second company is a bit free. They want 50% at the first down payment, and at the end, when we finish the project, it's 50% more. With the flawless MLM, they don't offer anything. But with the Pixelplex, they want 50% at the down payment and 50% more when we finish the project. With the stadium, they offer 10% down at the first, at the beginning, and after that it's 90% when we finish the project and we sign the contract. With Ethereum, they say 50-50, it is 50% at the profit from the node and the CLU sell of the company. We selling the CLU and the node. With that, that's the third part, and we depend on how many percent we got in here. So the third one is the completeness and the level of commercial offer. So with Acre, the first company, they saw all the document for on the tender, and we check all the document, and all the document is submitted. It's a good one. To me, this is a good point for us to see is how serious they are with our company, and they repair a lot of things. It's very good for our company. So they show they really want to work with our company. With the Big Four, the presentation is only the slide. So with this point, we don't choose, you know, you can put a lot of points for them. With the flawless MLM, they do very good presentation, but the most of them is slides, so we can check them, you know, it's with a high point. But with Pixelplex, the presentation is and with the fly and only commercial and the offer for commercial. The stadium, they show us the slide and the constitution document, and the document on the tender are submitted. So they have a lot of document about what they do. And with the Ethereum, the most of them is presentation slide only. So based on the 4 points, the member of people work on that project, the member human resource, as we see here, with the first company, they have from 8 to 10 people work for this project. And the second company, they have from 3 to 10 people. With the flawless, to do this project, they need from 3 to 10 people work for our project. So with the Pixelplex, they can have 3 to 11 people work for us. With Stadium, they have 10 to 12 people work for this project. Ethereum, they have from 10 to 16 people, 10 to 16 people work for us if we have a contract with them. So the 5th point in here, based on the scientific and blockchain publication, we choose 2 of the most commonly as we see in here. The first one is the April. They don't show a lot, you know, but like they have some website you can check. So they are good, and but with February, they have experience in more than 10 years in blockchain. The Flawless, they have experienced the most in MLM company. With Pixel Black, on the blockchain, they have a lot of experience. Since their company opened since 2007. So it means they have 12 years experience in the field of blockchain. Their partner is a lot from, they used to work for major university in America, because I live in America. So it's just three big school in America. It's the Michigan University, Wisconsin University, Houston University, and they work for, they partner and work with the hospital. You know, it's the hospital, and they require very high requirement. It's mean because they work with people, they deal with people life, so they require a lot of the term and condition to work with them. So based on this, we choose. We think this is one of the best company we will choose, because like not only work with hospital and university, they work with. They are partner with BMW car. You know, it's a famous brand name, and Mercedes company. It's two of the big company, they do car. So like the same with hospital. Car, it means deal with people like too. It means you have to be like almost perfect, because otherwise people can die if, you know, if your program have problem. So the system have to be good, have to be stable, have to be safety. That's why we saw they have experienced a lot in failure, and they work with major company, and it's with a hospital, and we think this is one of the best company we will choose. And besides their experience, they offer a lot of good one, like they can create a mobile wallet and desktop wallet. The wallets for the desktop or laptop, we can use for tablets or iPad, something like that. Usually, they don't depend on the internet only, because everybody here, you know about the story. It's famous story about people they robbed the hospital. They want Bitcoin instead of money, because Bitcoin, they don't have KYC. They can track them. So it's the police can get them, because, you know, in no way they can get them, because they don't know, you know, where the money go. So with the money, they can track them, you know, and the police can catch them. That's why they're smart to they want Bitcoin. That is, you know, in 2016 in Los Angeles in America, they robbed one hospital. So they won 17,000 Bitcoin at that time. It's worth about over $11 million at that time. But because like if the hospital don't give them that amount of Bitcoin, they will hack the whole system of the hospital. It means all the system will be down, and maybe people will be die because somebody, old people, you know, or people have emergency, they need to have condition, you know, if they hack the system, it's very dangerous for the patient in the hospital. That's why they have to give them that Bitcoin. So why I say that? Because this is very important. Why we see in here is Pixel Black is they have some kind of a special we need for the safety of our blockchain. So you know about cold storage, cold restore and hot restore. It means like with the we as centralized and we have KYC. Everybody, when you open the account, you see like our community require you have to have the ID, driver license, or you have passport. So it means like we want to know from when you like you start to trade, right? From the 3rd of the 9th of March, our company start to have exchange, right? So if you're not verified in your account, we don't allow you exchange, because you know it is KYC. It means know your customer. You need to know who transfer for you, and if something happen like hacker or somebody try to steal your crypto, so our IT know where it come from, and you know, and maybe some hacker, you know, we will find out who hacked to get the crypto back. So it's very important. So that's why we say if with Bitcoin they don't have KYC. That's why people like it. So that's why people like drug dealer or this is you know, it's some very sensitive like tourists, something like that. You know, they like it because or loan money. So they can track it, and you know, the government can do anything about it. So we if we have that's why like sorry, that's why somebody when they keep, you know, they are afraid somebody hack their or steal their Bitcoin. That's why they restore in their desktop, or you know, then at home, something like that. So somebody like after a long time they forget, they threw that away. So they threw the Bitcoin they have away. So when they need that, they can find it. So it means somebody, I heard somebody they lose 1,000 Bitcoin that time, because like at that time when they bought the Bitcoin, the price very cheap, so they don't care, you know, they just put somewhere. Then when the price going up, like I remember December 17, 2017, you know, that day the Bitcoin go up to $20,300 is Bitcoin. So that time people start to find, oh, where am I? But they can't find it because it's disappear. So that's what we call, when we restore the crypto like that, we call cold restore. But hot restore is mean you don't need to stay somewhere. You can put that. You just put it in your laptop or in your account like that. So now we have the account. So I heard Andre very smart. He say that we in centralized right now, and later we will go to decentralized. So it's important. So we should transfer something we need, because it's for safety. Otherwise, if we transfer all, you know, if somebody hack your account, so it's no good for you. So it's this very important. If like with us, we have KYC, it is more safety, you know, than, you know, Bitcoin. So that is the good part of our company. So I come back with picture black white. I say that because like they offer, they can create the wallet for our company, like the wallet for mobile phone, for desktop, something like that. It's very good to me, and everybody in President Council, we agree that it is very good point for us. And the company is Stadium. Stadium is they are good also. So they have experience more than 10 years, so they can do some project, but like the most, and they are they work in Hong Kong, and they work in Belarus and Russia. So that's why we chose this. And the sixth company in Ethereum, we check in this, the mode of them, they very good with Postman, you know, everybody used to use, you know, it's in marketing, you use the Postman, you know, like automated. So you can You know, it's you don't have to send information to people. You just use the system. You know, they can send information to people you want to send. So even though you sleep, it's still working for you. Though that's why this company very good for that. For good is marketing to do this. So at the sixth point, like why we choose this two of them is like the fifth, because like the number of projects they already finished in the past. So we see it's the first company, they have only one project. Is it not enough for our company required? But the second company is Bigquery. They have like more than 10 projects. They already did. It's been good. So it's like with the flawless, they do the most blockchain for MLM project. And our company is MLM company also, and we can use some of our part. Maybe it's a already design, you know, who is the best, or we can work with some of them. With the Pixelplex, you know, they have more. They do more than 5 projects, and you know, they have in the website you will see they have more than 12 years experience, and they do over 300 projects and software and projects. But at that moment, they don't show us a lot because maybe in the short time. But we see with the Pixelplex, they have the office in New York, and in America, Europe, America is very important market for our company. And they have another second office in Seoul, in Korea, and the third office in Geneva, is Switzerland, and the fourth office in the Minsk. It means they feel they can work with many different markets. It's important. So they are all over the world. So it's the market in America is the most important for crypto field, and Europe. In Asian, every country they have it. It's important. And with the fifth company, Titanium, they have the office in Minsk, the most, and they work in. I saw they work in Hong Kong, and Russia also. So they have more than 10 years in experience to do this. More than 10 projects. I saw it. And with Ethereum, they have only one project. So far they can show for us. Based on all of that, so we choose who is have the most international experience. It means like we are meant to be, you know, a global company. We are global already, but we're with crypto field. We are one of the big. But to me, it's myself. Cryptounit. To me, I always say it's number one right now because I have many years experience in crypto currency field. So I saw the way anyway, the plan and procedure, and now we have almost 1.5 million members. So you know what? I know some companies they have like 3.6 million members, but the most of them they just like one person you can open many accounts, not like our company one person only one account. So it's different. So we are real member, not like different company, you know, they have many members. It's mean like it's not real, it's just fake member. So one person they can create like 100 accounts. So it's mean to me we are one of the biggest crypto company right now. Plus, you know, whoever in Indian October 12, October 11, you know, it's like in many companies, we are one of the big companies with a lot of people around the world join our event. You see other event in 5,000-6,000. We have like more than 17,000. It's a lot of people. So you see it like this year we have the 10 year in Moscow. You see like maybe we have more than that in India. So to choose international experience. So you know why? Because I say that because like we are global company, we have to choose the best company. They have the most experience, especially have to be every country, not only one country. Like you in your country only, it means you don't have experience to work with other company, to work with other country. Because we need the company is that they know what they do in every country, especially big country like Europe and in the USA, big country. Okay, then that's why if based on the experience, international experience, the first company if they don't have experience with the international project, so we don't show very high point in this. And the second company, the Big Three, yes, they have experience. The flawless, and we don't show much in here. With Pixel Black, yes, of course, yes. They have the office in, you know, New York, in Korea, in USA, in Switzerland, you know, they do many countries. So with Star Numium, yeah, they have experience too, but like they feel the most in Asian. With Ethereum, they have experience also. So the project implementation period for the Cryptounit blockchain they can do. So with the first company, they can do from 92 up to 212 days. With Bitcoin, they can do from 90 to 365 days. With Flawless MLM, they can do from 90 days to 360 days. Pixel Black, they have it's from 8 to 10 months to do this because they do all the back also. They create more stuff for our company. With Star Numium, they can do up to 100 days. So it's the same another one. With Ethereum, they can do from 90 to 365 days to finish our project. So the result is after we, based on the point I show you, I just tell you about the point why we choose. So finally, we had the result. We choose, depend on, you know, it's the president council, we check and we have the score for 6 company. And finally, we choose the best company. The first one, and we have average point is 44.3. The second company, they have 41.6. The third company, they have 33.9 point. And the fourth company is the Pixel Black. We have 54.4. In the fifth company, they have 54.5. The sixth company, they have 29 points. So compared with this sixth company, we see like the fourth and the fifth company, they have the same, almost the same. So between like 0 point, you know, it's one, you know, it's similar, it's the same. So we decide to choose according to the results of the voting commission. Pixel Black and Star Numium team and score is almost the same. So we will begin to develop tokenomics and implementing all the tasks of the technical tasks with the two teams from the March of 17, 2020. So we will choose the company to work with us and maybe other company we will choose some part. It's design, we will decide later. And we will also definitely cooperate with other partners, participants of the concept. So since each participant is an expert in their field, so their experience and consultation will definitely be useful to us. So we decide to use, you know, some of the part, but the most is Pixel Black and Star Numium company team. Next slide, please. thank you very much for all of you, and have a good day, have a good night, and with the evening, it's the afternoon. So thank you very much for watching me and listen to me. I'm very honored to be a part of President Council and now about this result about blockchain company. So making sure it's a Corona time, making sure everyone taking care of yourself, is healthy, and sleep more and exercise, drink more water. Like it's in mother tongue we talk, we say people every morning drink water, exercise. It sounds like it's normal. It's a nothing, we know already. But it's very important right now for Corona. Everywhere we worry, and they worry, and it's affect to our economy. I saw stock everywhere down, it's a crypto unit go down too. Cryptocurrency everywhere go down, but crypto unit not go down, we go up. So thank you very much for watching me. And again, it's now it's a Dr. Lydia from India. She is a member of President Council, a new consumer community partner program and president. She the one of great leader of our community. So she will introduce more to what the next of our community want today. So thank you very much again, and thank you for watching me from all over the world. Thank you. Bye bye.
So dear partners, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hanbamaktada Lidiana Mayambu Kurumzari and Namaste. So how was Kim's presentation? Kindly put up the plus if you enjoyed the presentation. I feel it was awesome. Please put a plus here for Kim, and she's really a great leader from Vietnam and from America, and she has done a great presentation here. Wow, I can see so many plus here. Thank you so much. And so for those who, she has already introduced me already, but those who don't know me, and I myself, I'm Dr. Lydia Oinam, and I'm from Manipur, India. And obviously I'm a new Consumer Community Partners Program President, and I'm a representative of Presidential Council member. And I am a Master Profi training graduate, and I'm an entrepreneur and private investor. I'm a co-owner of the Global Investment Portfolio, and I'm a motivational speaker too. Yes, I'm a member of the World Generals for Peace Association. Yes, dear partners, I'm a mother of 3 children too. Yeah, thank you so much. Today, the program, everything which I'm going to share with you is a really interesting part and really latest and awesome news. So you all must be knowing, those who are always connected with our news from the back office, and those who are always attend the webinar, and those who are marathon runners must be knowing what are the news changes and all, but still I wanted to share today. So we have the locking up period. That is our second part of our new program, our crew program. This locking up period is, it will happen after the 350 days. Means 11 months and 5 days after the payment of your EIP, which included bonus points for crew tokens. Example, here I will give only 2 examples. The first example is, suppose if you made a purchase of your crew tokens on the very first day of 30th March 2019, then your lockup period must have been open already, because it has already started from the 1st March 2020. Then it still going on till 28th of March 2020. Then the second example, suppose if you are purchasing on, then in the month of June, the 15th of June 2019, example, then your locking up will open only on the 10 April then 2022, 5 of June 2020. So all your unblocked crew points will be indicated in the portfolio section of the crew personal account. So when you open your account, when you click to your portfolio section, then you will be able to see that how much the crew token has been unblocked from your portfolio wallet. So the locking up openings will be of bonus points for tokens in 540 days. It means what? Those who has received the crew tokens in the form of bonus for sponsoring more, for registering more from your groups, from your business groups, that bonus crew token will be locking up opening time will be after 1 year and from 18 months. That is called 1 year and 1 year and 6 months. So this will happen only after 540 days. And you will receive as MP remuneration after purchasing EIPs, which included bonus points for crew tokens. Here, there are some points you need to keep it properly, nicely, and so that you'll remember that how much point you'll be having you'll have an opportunity to lock up your crew tokens. That is, first 1 to 6 months period of time, you'll be given an opportunity to unlock at least 1% per month. And from 7 to 12 months period of time, you will be given 1.5% per month. And then from 13 to 18 months period of time, you'll be given 2% per month. Then 19 to 24 months period of time, you will be given 3% per month. Then from 25 to 35 months period of time, you will be given 5% per month. Then their partners, all your crew token can be lockup opening, it can be open, you can exchange fully 100% after 35 months. So you don't need to wait for many months together, only 35 months. So their partners, this is a really interesting part. So let us see how you can lock up your crew points. What are the criteria you need to have? Yeah, a very good news is those who want to staking for holders of unblocked crew, then the remuneration for those who want to personally transfer unblocked crew points to the depot account for staking. This is a very good point and interesting point that those who wanted to keep your crew points in the depot account, then every month you'll be getting some percentage according to the months which you have selected. Example, you have selected only 1 month to put in your depot account instead of inter-exchanging. Then company is going to give you at least 1% per month. And if you're keeping for 3 months, then company will give you 1.2% monthly. You'll be getting it. And if you keep it for 6 months, then company will give you 1.5% monthly. And those who are keeping for 12 months, then you'll be getting 1.8% monthly. And their partners, those who are willing to keep for 18 months, then you will be getting 2% per month. And those who are keeping for 24 months, means 2 years, then you'll be getting 2.5%. It's really a good percentage you can enjoy according to this month, according to your choice. So whatever the crew token, the unblocked crew token you are keeping in the depot account, it's not that it will just slide down there in the, so only thing is company is going to give you percentage according to your choice month. So you'll be receiving a reward in percentage in crew points, and a courier will be carried out monthly, and unblocked crew points will be awarded, for which there will be the possibility of internet exchange. So here, I think we should give a very good round of applause, because launch of internet crew exchange has already started. So let's see that when it has started. So those who are enjoy the message, the slides which I've shared till now, then I can kindly put the plus here, those who have enjoyed and like the news which I have shared. Thanks. Yeah, our internet crew exchange has already started. And internet cruise exchange became available. You all know that it was already from the 9th of March 2020, and it was launched in the Moscow time of 12, and Indian time was 2:30 p.m. So there are some exchange rules we have to follow. Then only you can do the exchange, internet exchange. So the first point is an application can be submitted and accepted only by a verified account. So their partners, don't forget to verify your accounts, and plus do support all your partners to verify their accounts too, so that they can take the opportunity for our internet crew exchange facilities here. To create an application for the exchange of unit crew or crew unit, you must have a sufficient number of units on your main or bonus wallet, as well as a sufficient number of unblocked crew points respectively. Yes, the third point is crew units and points can be entered for exchange in the price range, which is determined depending on the current intrinsic value, I mean the real value of one crew. Next week, that is 16 to 22 March, it will be like minus 20% or plus 10% from 0 to 12 units or 0 to 165 units. So their partners, this is the week, and you can buy more crew through this opportunity, so that next week there may be chances for increasing. So to not miss this opportunity. Yes, how to carry out internet crew exchange. Here are examples of exchanging units for crew. Step 1 is enter the dedicated exchange page in the personal account, that is portfolio. And firstly, you have to enter in the crew exchange. Then you'll be seeing all these things in the crew exchange, all offers, my request, my exchange. On the right side, you'll be able to see that publish a crew exchange application. And here is only 2 examples, but when you click in the all offers, then you'll be able to see so many things, like a publication date, requested unit, and all these things you'll be able to see so many, the recent one, the current one. Yes, so all the offers, you'll see that offers of other users available for exchange, my request. In that, you'll be able to see that the exchange request created by you. When you click to the my exchange, my request, then you'll be able to see that the exchange request created by you only. And in the my exchange, that is the history of exchanges carried out by you. So how to carry out internet crew exchange? Again, the step number 2 is publishing an application. You have to do it. So the first thing what you have to do is press on publish the application for the exchange of CRU. Then enter the amount of units which you would like to exchange for crew points in the exchange field. Then the third is, after entering the amount of units for the exchange, the system will offer you a range of crew points for exchange. Select that points you have to select and enter the number of crew points that you want to receive for your amount of units. So the next is you have to go to the publishing the application, choose a recipient. You have to choose a recipient that is private offers to a specific user or a general offer for all participants in the exchange, or else. Then indicate the source of funds, main or bonus wallet, you have to set, and enter the amount you want to be debited. In that, it has to include it for the exchange rate is 0.25 units. It has to be there with your main bonus or bonus wallet with your units. It has to be extra. Will be automatically be added to your amount as a transaction fee. Then choose the application deadline. You have to write a deadline. Then check the enter data and press the publish the application button. So their partners kindly click and kindly screenshot and keep all these things step by step, one by one. Then only you can do it yourself very easily. And follow the slides which we have given here. Yes, the third step is your exchange requests are available in the My Request section. Here you can manage your application and even you can delete also the relevant ones. So you can see that what are the exchanges you made by yourself when you click to the My Request. And if you don't want, you can delete also. Yes, things to consider during an exchange. This is very important. You have to know it. And without these points, you cannot do any exchange. The first thing is account verification. A prerequisite for submitting or accepting an application. And this is the mandatory, this is a must. You have to do the account verification. Here is mentioning. And second point is you cannot see your applications on the bulletin board. They are available only in the My Request section. That's what I have already told you, that whatever the request you have done by yourself, you can see only in the My Request section. Okay. The third point is you can create both a public application and a private application for a specific user. Okay. It was not mentioned fully. Kindly give me the previous slide again. The moderator. Kindly give me the previous slide. Yes, thank you. The fourth point is only unblocked crew points participate in the exchange. If you don't have an unblocked crew, then you cannot participate in this internet exchange. The last point is at this stage, the exchange is available to all participants of the Cryptounit program. In the future, the exchange will be available only to members of the VIP club of a private investor. This is the main important point I wanted to share, because this month, as we have started the inter-exchange program, so the company is giving the opportunity to all the partners, but from next month onwards, it will be given only to the VIP club So that is what is VIP club, everything, how we are going to become a VIP club member and all that thing, all the points is going to come in the next slide. Yes, there are so many company news is going to come, and all this company news is going to give by a very, very important person. Kindly give me the next slide, please. Yes, that's what I wanted to say, that all the latest and good news is coming off, and all this message is going to be given by our most beautiful lady of our company, who is none other than our chairperson of the Presidential Council and the new Consumer Community Partners Program President, and she is the Strategic Development Director, and she is a Certified Master Profit Coach and Genius of Finance Coach. And obviously, she's an international speaker and private investor too. And she is a member of the World Generals for Peace Association. Who is she? Everyone knows that, who is none other than Mila Sergikova. So I would like to welcome her. I'm very much happy and proud to be honor her in this today's webinar, to welcome her. So let's welcome her with a round of applause in this today's webinar. So those who wanted to welcome her with a round of applause, then kindly put a plus here. Yes, I really love to see that. Because of her hard work only, we could achieve so.
Thank you, Lydia, very much. Can you put a plus in the chat if you can hear and listen to me?
Yes, please. This is your floor.
Thank you, Lydia. So I'm very glad to be seeing you at this webinar. As I can see, we have quite a lot of people, both in the Russian and English, Spanish, Vietnamese rooms. This is very pleasing that every week we get together a lot of people, and our company is becoming ever more active. Lydia gave you very interesting news that next week we are going to have a new spread range. Hopefully you all know what it means. And I'm very glad that we have this internal exchange opportunity now. Now put a plus in the chat if you already used that option to exchange crypto unit points into units, or the other way around. Thank you. Some of you haven't still. I tried my hand at it successfully. I did it quite quickly, so I would like to thank our IT team for enabling us to do it. Now let's move on. Today we have quite a lot of news.
I would like to discuss the VIP club. I believe most of you have heard that we would like to make a VIP club for a private investor, and I'm sure that a lot of you would like to participate. I will actually explain what it means to have a VIP club. Did you have such a situation in your life when you want to go to a cafe to have your coffee, but actually you get much more than that? Maybe you've met your friend, or the coffee was so delicious that you even haven't expected this to be so tasty, or something else happened. So VIP club is to be structured in a way that it will outcome all your expectations. Now you expect there will be the VIP club, we will actually participate in it, there will be some benefits, but our task is for you to say, wow, it's super, to outperform all your expectations. And this is actually the purpose, to create a community of people who are clients and share the same mindsets and would like our company to become successful and for us to create the new economic evolution of the world. At the same time, all the members of this VIP club will have some additional perks, some additional opportunities to participate, to get some income. And if you remember, last week there was polling where we asked our partners whether they would like to become members of this VIP club and what they want out of this. And good news is that almost 90% of participants of this survey actually responded that they would like to be the members of this club. And next week actually you will see the way how the launch of the VIP club will be done, with all the bonuses and discounts, additional bonuses under the loyalty program, and your chance to visit some closed webinars or meetings where we will discuss some investments, some investment opportunities solely specifically for the members of this club. We will create a community of people around the globe that will participate in this VIP club, and this way we will form and support the ideology of our company. And depending on your status ranking in the company, there will be some actually conditions for entering this VIP club, starting from 10 units. The higher your ranking is, the higher the fee will be. And by adding up additional sources of income, you will see how actually you get much more out of this. And I want this VIP club to be, as I gave you an example of coffee, when you think that I will join the club, but eventually you get a full myriad of opportunities. Therefore, I will be very pleased to see all of you in this VIP club starting from next month. This product is to be actually launched. There is the feedback that the chat doesn't work. Moderators, can you confirm that you can hear us? So English speaking chat, can you please give us the feedback that you can hear the translation and Mila well? Thank you. Well, as regards VIP club, please put a plus in the chat if you are ready to join VIP club starting from February. Those of you who actually made the decision and understands all the perks this club will offer and who would like to be the pioneers of our VIP club of a private investor. Great, awesome. Super, we are moving on. As you know, in a few days, there will be an important event. And most of you started to cooperate with the company before we created Cryptounit, and most of you are the partners, as far as I know, those with many years, several years experience in our company. But I do know that there are those who joined actively our business after the Cryptounit program was launched. And on the 30th of March this year, we will celebrate our first birthday. 1 year ago, we launched the Cryptounit program from 1 to 10. Please write down in the chat whether this program meets or complies with your expectations and whether you like the fact that this program has been launched from 1 to 10. I'm also very excited that 1 year ago, on the 30th of March 2019, we started the Cryptounit program, and I see how radically our business transformed. Before that, we talked about one project only, but now we have a range of projects, of a range of segments, and in this year we expanded a lot. And you know, the birthday of Cryptounit program is not a birthday of any company or any project. This is our birthday. We all together lived this 1 year, and every month we shifted and switched from one stage of development to another. And therefore, I would like to congratulate you all on celebrating 1 year birthday of our program. And if we have a look at what we've done throughout this 1 year, you see how well we developed and expanded. And I would like very much all of you, particularly most active participants, to make a video. You know, we would like to make a gift to everyone available to our newcomers and our oldcomers, a video which will feature how your life changed in this 1 year. Maybe so which changes or some dreams materialized, or you managed to purchase something by using the money you get under the loyalty program. Or maybe in this year you made a decision which actually changed and transformed yourselves. So therefore, please be engaged very actively in a contest of this, in this festival or feast, and make a video about the way you spent this year together with the Cryptounit programs, which events you encountered in your life, how your life changed, and how you developed personally. My personal feeling is that it was the fastest year for the growth of our business. If we compare the pace of my personal development and the pace of development of my company, actually they could not be compared with the pace of development 3-4 years ago. And therefore, this year, as regards the growth rate of the company, was the most successful, both for the partners, for business, and for our portfolio. And for every person who this or that way actually is in contact with our company. Look, today we say that we run tenders with top 10 companies on blockchain. Last week there was a tender for marketing companies, and the results of this tender will be announced next week. So we are multifunctional, multidimensional. We have the VIP club to join. New products will be launched, and the company changed so much. We've developed together with you so much that actually I can talk endlessly about this. I'm very inspired and excited, and I believe that each of you has also lived this year and is full of some amazing feelings. If you are ready to join our video contest, our video motivation, and feature how your life changed in this 1 year from the launch of the Cryptounit program and up to date, so please put a plus in the chat to give me some indications that you are ready to share your realizations, your growth, and those lessons you learned from this year. Great, awesome. I'm very pleased to see so many active partners. Let's move on. There are some other news I would like to share with you. Well, if you want to save the funding, you know, the saving means your earned money, then use the option of topping up your wallet through the back office of the private Academy of Private Investor. So we have this option for you, and you can actually save up to 4% as the commission. Well, the payment through this tool is only 1% commission, which is much lower compared to other payment means available in the personal accounts. Therefore, if you want to save your money, then please replenish your wallets through the personal account of the Academy of Private Investor, and then you can actually transfer money from one wallet to another to make a purchase. So replenishment from any wallet, so actually you can exchange money in different back offices. No matter which back office was replenished, you can transfer the money from your wallet in one back office to the other one. And I see there is the feedback that it's not functional, then please contact the support desk, and I need to inform them about your full name, your 4 last digits in your card, and individually we will send a request to the bank and we will learn why your request failed, and then the support desk person will come back to you and explain why your transaction was not effected. So please use this because it's much more affordable and beneficial for you, and we actually edit to the API personal account to make sure that all the transactions are effected through this personal account. You know that we plan to make the back office of this personal account as the main account, and then actually, if required, the transfers or transactions will be ensured, will be affected. So therefore, please check the news, because to date, this is the most affordable, fast and profitable way to top up your wallet balance. And the second one is to top up your wallets with cryptocurrency. You know, the campaign has been extended to the 31st of March. If you have the cryptocurrency wallet and you would like to top up with the cryptocurrency, please do it until the 31st of March and you will get extra 10% discount. So how does it work? If you want to replenish your wallet with 10,000 US dollars, 10% will be topped up or replenished by the company, and you will get a discount of 10%. So the 10% will be paid by the company, literally. So you will see that from your wallet, a less number of Bitcoins or Ethereum were debited, but eventually you will get 100% amount to your account, and this 10% discount will be paid out by the company. And I've never seen from any country that it's not possible. Maybe this is one, I believe this is one of the options with no limitations and restrictions. You can top up your wallet with any amount. And if there are still some people who don't have some crypto wallets, or you don't know what cryptocurrency is, I strongly encourage you to make your cryptocurrency wallet as soon as possible and start understanding what cryptocurrency is, because we are migrating to blockchain. You know this quite clearly, and therefore we had a tender. And our goal is to make our company fully transparent, to see all the transactions, for any person to see what we are made up of, and to evaluate our global portfolio to ensure this transparency inside the company, inside our Cryptounit project, and any other projects involved. Therefore, creation of your cryptocurrency wallets will be a must for each of you. If later on you would like to get some bonuses and sell our Cryptounit when it goes STO, when it enters STO, then you will need this cryptocurrency wallet. Therefore, the earlier you learn about these terms, terminology, and learn how to operate it, then it will be the better. And this is the reason the company is giving this discount, quite a large discount. If you calculate it for a company, any transaction, we pay for you 10%, but we are ready to do it to stimulate, to motivate you, and to motivate your exploring this topic, cryptocurrency. It's extremely significant, and therefore I strongly encourage you to learn it as fast as possible. Quite soon you will need this knowledge. You heard from Cam, so which actually deadlines or time frames we had set for our counterparties for launching us on Bitcoin. The faster you start to learn it, the faster you will be able to cooperate with us in a more efficient way, and this way save your money. If you are ready to study more about cryptocurrency and create your cryptocurrency wallets, please put a plus in the chat. And then there are a lot of different webinars in different languages, in Russian, English, Hindi, Italian, Spanish, where our top leaders tell the partners how to use cryptocurrency. If you haven't heard this, then on YouTube you can find these sessions, these webinars, or actually refer to your tutor, to your sponsor, for him or her to share this video. Great, thank you for your feedback, dear friends. Well, actually, I believe all those topics we wanted to discuss, we've done. Now we have some more time left to ask the most burning questions of yours. The most burning questions of yours. You can write these questions in the chat. It's obvious that I won't be able to answer each and every question, but those that are repeated, I will read them out and actually will answer them. And I'm asking our translators to get involved. Mila, please tell us about the opening of depot account. Look, it is being still created or designed. The idea of the depot account was created by one of our partners, Rita Ashen. She proposed to make the account where people will be able to store their unlocked Cryptounit points, and Andrei Havratov actually elaborated it more, and this way we got an idea of creating this depot account. If you have some great ideas or you know some information which you believe will be quite useful for our fund, for the development of our company, to improve productivity of our processes, please share them with us and send them to us for us to select the best proposals made by our partners. And today the company started to develop in a way, and actually this pace of development is because we hear all your voices, listen to your voices, to the voices of our partners, and therefore your voices matter a lot. And if you believe that they will be useful for the company, please share them with us. So depot account is now being designed. I believe it will take some more time, either a week or a month, I don't know, but it is being created. As soon as we understand how to package this product in our back offices and in our company, then we will let you know. It will be announced at the webinars, and we will let you know in advance for you to plan. And in the process of unlocking of your crypto units, so actually you can transfer either a part or fully to this depot account, and you will get some additional income, stream of income. It's like it's quite similar for your temporary trusting some assets to someone, and you will get some additional income on this. The exact dates are not clear yet. So VIP fee, is it lump sum or monthly fee? Monthly fee, Mila answers. Where is the sense of exchange if in the back office there is the installment? Look, they are two different things. When newcomers come to our company through this exchange, internal exchange, you can actually send from one user to the other one a request to the company, or to the request to be sent to exchange for a specific login. Therefore, if you have newcomers, if you have unlocked unit points, they can purchase them from you, or you may advertise it publicly. If a person still pays installment, it does not prevent him from buying these unlocked unit tokens, unit points. Look, you can exchange CRUs into units and vice versa. And these tokens, unlocked tokens, when you buy them, you can actually make some other transactions with them. if you pay your installment, they are locked. Do you remember a slide of Lydia's actually? There was written down 11.5 months to wait from the date of your purchase to unlocking. But when you buy unlocked tokens, they are already unlocked. You can either exchange them later on or make some transactions with them, and you don't have to wait for another 11 months. Any newcomer who comes to our project and by buying any EIP get access to the back office Cryptounit back office, and through this exchange can actually buy these unlocked points and can do anything he or she would like to do it. Could actually in the future transfer it to depot account, and this is the reason why we created this unlocked points to Cryptounits, because you can actually do some transactions, but those that are locked, you can't do it until the company migrates to blockchain, and there is a tool for the external transactions outside the fund. But with the unlocked points to CIU, you can make your transactions, exchange transactions, both directions in the company. And I believe this is the largest benefit why newcomers will be interested in buying, and old-timers will be interested in buying, no matter whether you have the installments or not. This is a totally different tool. Did I answer your question? I would like to learn more about the VIP club. Now we are preparing a standalone, a separate presentation. It will be made next Tuesday at the meeting of our leadership council, a presentation on the VIP club with the table of those perks each person will get by joining the VIP club. This presentation will be translated into our working languages, and next week, next Saturday, you will also learn the latest news about the VIP club. There is a question about staking. Look, the rates of staking means that you will get the rate, the interest rate for storing your points to Cryptounits. So it's like a depot account. For instance, if I deposit my money to a deposit account, I don't use it. It depends on the terms and conditions of the bank. So the bank accrues some interest rate on my storing this money with them. And the same applies to our company. If internally you store points to CIU, you won't exchange them, then the company will accrue some specific interest rate, and it will be another stream of passive income for you. In CIU back office and other back offices, are they going to change? Yes, I will repeat it again. So actually we want the Academy of Private Investor to be one entry point to our business, because we learn that new economic evolution of the world won't be possible to be created without education. Education is very important, and please do not underestimate it. Unfortunately, many countries and leaders in these countries, they actually a bit change our product by selling what is not actually our product. Today, we cannot actually sell the portfolio of Cryptounit. So we can talk about this, but we cannot sell our global portfolio. And therefore, I want each of you to be an active participant in the lectures, trainings of the Academy of Private Investor. So they are trainings, those sessions we have on our YouTube channel, the webinars delivered by Andrei Havratov, what you have in your back offices. Dear friends, this is the knowledge which will help you. Look, what is happening to the economy? The stock markets are collapsing almost in every country. The oil prices go down, and people with poor knowledge in financing investments, they start panicking. They don't understand what is going on. But when you have knowledge, but when you understand the trends of the market, and you have some safety cushion, actually you don't care what happens in one particular country, or you don't care that the oil price goes down or the US stock market collapse. So you can use the knowledge in our the knowledge you got from our company to become a professional investor. And the creation of the global portfolio is another way actually to diversify your streams of income. We have a very diversified portfolio, and we are not dependent on any economy in the world, because we have some streams of income, those tools and instruments selected because of their returns. Some of them are long-term, short-term, but this is actually the science of private investor, to understand all this. And knowledge, dear friends, is a must here. Therefore, please explore more, and we will change in the future. There will be totally different landings. So the TNG back office will change. Do you remember we once told you about UGPay, a different project to be launched by our company? There will be a lot of changes, particularly when we migrate to blockchain. We create our own tokens, our own cryptocurrency. Our business will definitely change. What today we have, actually, we are polishing, fine-tuning this, we are improving, and we are growing as a company. And starting from April, you will see changes in the back offices and in the processes of, in some processes of our business, of running our business. Well, as regards importance and benefits of internal exchange, you can exchange crypto units to units and units to crypto units. To say, you have a newcomer registered, you made a presentation and he would like to join our company, but he's asking, which EIP should I buy more? What should I recommend? First of all, I will recommend standard EIPs to get access to our website of the Academy of Private Investor for him to become our partner. It could be an EIP of 500, 1,000, 2,000, but I will tell him as well, dear friend, when you buy this EIP, a part of this EIP will be provided to you as a bonus from the global portfolio of Cryptounit. And these bonuses will be unlocked in 11.5 months. What does it mean to you? That 11.5 months after they are unlocked, you can exchange these bonuses and exchange them into units and then withdraw it, and it will be the profit you generate, because in 11 months the price of crypto unit will grow each month. If you analyze, you will see that the price per points to crypto unit is increasing. But if you don't want to wait 11 months, and if you enter to the internal exchange in the Cryptounit back office, there today you can buy from other partners in the internal exchange the unlocked CRUs. You can today purchase through your CRU back office through this internal exchange, and those points to CRU, they are already unlocked. So it means if you want, you can immediately sell them or exchange them by increasing this margin. The reason we are setting this margin, and it's very important, I'm very grateful to you that you are asking these questions. It's like we know definitely which US dollar exchange rate will be tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Today, Lydia announced the exchange rate for the next week, which is different from today's one. It means that you can buy it at one rate, but sometime later, you can exchange it in a different rate. And this way, you get some profits. And this is the reason of this internal exchange, first of all, to give you some opportunities. If you want to exchange a part of your unlocked crypto units and get units instead. And secondly, if you want to buy from someone his unlocked points to CIUs and make some transactions by using them, because every month, I will repeat it, that the price per points to CIUs will increase. And this is a tool whereby you can make your money. Did you get now? Do you understand? Please put a plus in the chat if now you understand what the internal exchange is about. Did I answer the question from the English speaking chat who actually answered that question? Please give us the feedback. What is the margin for next week? So please, there is a question from the Italian chat. Mila refuses to remind the margin for the next week. You need to rewatch this webinar. Well, be attentive. So sometimes webinar may take 3 hours, and I encourage all of you, please pick up your pens, pick up your papers, and write. The more you write, the more you will understand, because the information, there is a lot of information, and this new margin will be announced every week, starting from early Monday to the end of Saturday. Therefore, each webinar, you need to have your pen, your notebook, and concentrate on everything we say and take notes. Everything you hear, actually, it will be very useful. And if you take some efforts to get better understanding, we will have millions of registrations a month. It's possible in view of the growth pace we have and those offers and proposals we make to the people. Let's move on. Are there any other questions? Genius of Finance to be translated into the Spanish. When will it be translated into the Spanish language? Look, I have the same question. I'm not in charge of translations. We have a separate department, and you'd better ask Galina Zhukova. You know, there are different countries, and there are coaches or there are tutors for each, or mentors for each country, and they are responsible for their relevant countries, for the country to have some conferences in local languages. Galina Zhukova. And the Spanish speaking region is Galina Zhukova, and actually Antonina Kianovskaya told me that it is already available in Spanish. The Genius of Finance is accessible in Spanish. No, so the information is wrong. The translation has been done. Look, there will be the desktop version of the Genius of Finance. Before that, we had very heavy leather, luxurious suitcases with the genius of finance, and every time I came to somewhere to play this game, or I invited people to my home to play this game, actually it was like wow effect. But we decided to simplify the version. It will be the desktop version of the game, and to make a franchise. Actually, now we are developing the desktop game, which will be much more accessible and lighter, and it will be translated into all the languages, including Spanish, English, Italian, and Russian. As soon as it is ready, the date is not fixed yet, but according to my information, it should have been complete in March, but we need to clarify it because this webinar is also attended by the heads of the relevant departments. We need to clarify it from them. Actually, I believe, to my information, we planned to launch it in March. So please wait a little bit. And when will we transfer or shift to a different stage? Look, the next stage is changed when we sell the specific number of EIPs, and you know, each EIP has its own points of token points to CIU. And if we have a look at our business plans, the first webinar, you all have it, when actually Andrei Havratov presented the idea of Cryptounit, and he explained the logic that at each stage there is the number of Cryptounit token points to be sold, and so far we haven't sold everything planned to move to another stage. Therefore, I can't promise that we will have this shift from the 30th of March or the 1st of April. This shift to a new stage will be as soon as we sell out the amounts planned for this stage. So it's quite similar to Skyway Technologies and their stages. So a move to a different stage was after some efforts and work done, and the amount of money raised for this specific stage. And it applies to our company. It actually relates or depends on our volumes, on our development. And as soon as we reach the specific volumes or sales, so we made transfer. And do you remember there was one incident when in a month we actually shifted 2 stages. It was because we sold all the packages, all the bonus crypto units, therefore we moved to another stage. But so far to date, we didn't sell out the volumes to move to another stage. You can see it in your back office. There is a button, the sold points to crypto units, and compare it with the figures at the summary webinars provided when we talked about this. Are you going to translate a game into German? If there is a demand, then there will be the supply. If there are some partners that would like to promote this game in Germany, actually we will do it. This is the first rule of economy I learned from the university. Whenever there is the demand, there is the supply. We follow this as well. If we see that in Germany there are German-speaking partners who are actually ready to promote this, then yes, we will translate this game into German as well. How to get the updated materials, journals, books for Tashkent. Look, we had the tender for PR companies. It's done. This is the company which will do our branding. Today, actually, you can contact your representative or your leader in the region, and we will send you the materials available today. They are booklets, brochures, leaflets, banners. They are notebooks, some flags. We all have this. There were 3 logos. By the way, they are behind Cryptounit, New and Academy. So we have these materials available and you can get it from the regional leader. But in the future, we plan to change the branding and our materials, information materials, marketing materials will be changed. But now you can get the package of materials available to date, either through your local leaders or the coaches or those responsible for your country. When do we expect to start STO? Look, the first step is tender. The tender is done. We actually requested the invitations. So we requested the proposals from top leading companies, and we are a unique company, and the work has been done. I'm very grateful to Maria Antonenko. Different proposals from different companies, and she with her team actually selected the best proposals to meet our expectations. And we had 10 teams, and COM actually introduced those shortlisted that we are interested in. And this Tuesday, by the way, the 17th of March, we will meet some of them who could come to Moscow office, and me personally with Maria Antonenko, we will meet these companies and discuss the contracts and make some roadmap. And there will be the date for blockchain, for migrating to blockchain, creating our own tokens and creating our own cryptocurrency. So this time frame will be developed together with the companies that will be our contractors. So therefore, we will come together with some companies, because there is only one company which actually meets all our expectations, and the next rule of diversification also matters in tender. We select the best proposals from different countries of the world, the most experienced, reputable entrepreneurs and IT developers and vendors, and together with them, we will make this roadmap. And then we will see the realistic time frame and dates, and as soon as we get them, we will announce them, quite probably at our next summary webinar, and you will know the tentative date for the creation of blockchain, tentative date for our token, which token it will be, our cryptocurrency nodes. So we will do it together with the companies that actually were awarded the contract for blockchain, for creating our blockchain. Are you going to create an app for smartphones? Yes, we will. Can we join the VIP club later? Yes, you can join it later. If you don't want, because of any reason, decide immediately, you can join the VIP club later. Well, unlocked CIU are not related to the VIP club. Well, I will say it in a different way. The number of unlocked CIU you have are not connected to the VIP club. In the VIP club, you will use a new function, the internal exchange. But this unlocking is simply because you made your purchase at specific time in specific months. unlocking will be available to everyone, but only VIP club members will use the benefit of internal exchange. That is the difference. As regards offices, we open offices where we have leaders and where we have volumes. So we look the history of the last 3 months volumes. So there will be at least 100,000 units monthly. We need to see a trend for the growth of this town, region, or country. Singapore, for example, if you want to open an office, you can actually contact Yana Dobrikova. She is responsible for opening offices, but please double check that all the criteria, eligibility criteria, are met. The first eligibility criteria is a leader available, those who took master profit courses, those who participate in different conferences, deliver different trainings, events. They are those people responsible for their region and the office as well. The second criteria is the specific volumes, 3 months history of growth. If we see that there is this growth in this region, then 3 months after we evaluate. If we see that the region is doing 100,000, 110,000, then the third month 130,000, then we can actually open the office, but with the leader attached. But if we see that you go up, downs, then we don't understand why you have these hops, these up, downs. So but when you meet the first eligibility criteria, the volumes should gradually improve and increase. And this is the reason we launched the Marathon 260, to explain and remind the leaders once again the logic of following these systems. And secondly, to attract or enroll a lot of newcomers. If you see that your region meets this criteria, then contact Yana that you would like to open an office, and after 3 months the office will be opened. If you see that you do not meet this criteria, then you need to do some internal work to bring your region to the heights when the office could be opened. Why we can't exchange the CIU with a specific person I may come to an agreement in? There is this option. Look, you can actually put down the login of a person you would like to exchange with, and you will exchange it with him or her. This option is available in the back office. If new people buy not CIU packages but unlocked CIU, then the next stage actually will be postponed. Well, look, yes, you are right to some extent. You don't need to go into extremes. To do some internal exchange, only subject to the first purchase. The first purchase should be there. And if any person uses installments today, they are much beneficial than buying EIPs at each stage. So we do not cancel our main EIPs. We need them to attract more volumes and to sell more CIU bonus and to grow our global portfolio. The larger the global portfolio is, the more we get under the loyalty program, and accordingly, so there is a growth in the company. But if partners want, in addition, to buy a tool which will enable them to make some transactions internally, for this purpose we have this internal exchange. but this is an additional tool or option, and this is a part for VIP club, but it is not our main product. So exchange is an auxiliary supplementary tool created solely for those who are, first of all, our clients, but secondly, our loyal clients. They are members of the VIP club, and for them, we actually created this option of exchanging points to CRU, to units, and vice versa. Dmitry, thank you for your question, and I believe now you got the idea. Don't sell what is not our product. Our product is EIPs, and EIPs offer some bonuses in the form of participation in the Cryptounit program. And by this, actually, people today get the opportunity of the loyal program and bonus profit, but in the future, if you want to become the member of the VIP club and to be loyal, then you can become our loyal client, and at the same time you will get some additional streams of income, including internal exchange. When are we going to have external exchange? Well, external exchange is dependent on the pace of our doing or migrating to our blockchain, and it depends on the company we will cooperate with. Therefore, I may not give you the date. As soon as the roadmap is ready, then the tentative date will be more or less clear. Well, accrual of interest rates on depot account. Or will it speed up my unlocking? Look, I will explain how I got it. This depot account, like in case of exchange, there will be some guidelines for you to have some written text, because quite often partners asked us that everything we share at the webinar, you would like to see it in the text. We hear your voices, and for instance, Lydia, when she told you about the internal exchange, on the slides there was some text for you to take some pictures and to memorize this. The same applies to depot account. When the idea is clear and it is actually incorporated into our interface, we will write this down for you to have full information. But the unlocked crypto units to be stored on depot account, you will get additional interest rate on them. And this interest rate, as you saw from Lydia's table, will increase 1% a month, 1.5% to 3%. You will get it not in the form of units, but in the form of points to crypto units. This way, you will improve or expand your portfolio, and these additional crypto units accrued, they will be also unlocked. So they are viewed as unlocked. I believe I've managed to answer at least some part of your question. All the details will be in the guidelines. Dear friends, I am a bit lost in your questions. Different languages. So the person in the English-speaking chat, could you please once again ask your question about the verification of non-verified ID? Could you rephrase it again, please? Because Mila would like to answer your question, but actually she does not know exactly what you refer to. There is a question about the submission of requests if all the other participants don't see it. Look, if you want to exchange, the following procedures are available. You make the transaction either with a login, it could be your leader or your acquaintances. You can negotiate roughly. I can tell you that I have unlocked CIU's points and I'm ready to exchange them at 15 cents each. If you agree, then I indicate your login and we exchange it. The second option is simply to post your request or application publicly, and we can actually see the requests for purchase only. And therefore, when you post your request, reverse request, it won't be seen in the back offices. Only those to be seen who would like to exchange one direction. And we did this for our partners to see the number of transactions every day. And in the first day, we had over 4,000 requests and applications in one day. We made a separate application for Andrei Fedorovich, including those people who bring together or combine all these applications, and the company actually sees this. And when we looked at the number, a lot of requests or applications were satisfied. If your application, because of any reason, was not satisfied, then your unlocked crypto units, if you exchange them into units, they will be given back to you. We do not withdraw them from your portfolio, but we retain them for some time. So when transaction is affected, then you get the units, but when it's not, then you will see it again in your back office. We did it. Actually, the idea was to make sure that our partners see the transactions on the one hand when people would like to buy. But in the future, actually, we can make some changes and see actually how it should be done properly. And this is the reason this internal exchange is available to all the users, because we are piloting it inside our company. We have a lot of users, some requests and some actually hiccups or some bugs were found out after these volumes. But at the same time, we will be able to fine-tune the idea or the logic of its operation in the VIP club. We see what is efficient, less efficient, and we improve for everyone to find it more convenient. Sergey, I'm hopeful that I answered your question.
Well, thanks. We have last one question. So the Italian speaker Italian listener is asking how much time it takes for the crew points to get back to your account if the transaction failed. Well, look, when you're indicating a completion date for your exchange and the transaction has not been completed, then immediately after you will have those points, crew points, in your portfolio. So what you need to do is to click on your portfolio and you will see all the transactions, including the internal exchange. It will be displayed in your portfolio as well. So click on it. And if your application, for example, the completion date was the 13th of March and by that date, the transaction was not carried out, then on the 14th, you will see that those accrue points go back to your portfolio. We do not write them off. We do not take them from you. What we do is we freeze them, suspend them throughout the duration of the application. As soon as the application expires, nobody bought it from you, nobody exchanged them with you. They will go back to your portfolio as before. We do not deduct them. We do not write them off. We write them off only if the transaction is successfully completed. Okay? So friends, thank you very much for putting pluses in the chat as a feedback, whether your question was answered or not. So I wish you a nice weekend. Don't forget that on Monday, we're going to have a new spread. So rewatch this webinar if something is not yet clear. And hopefully we addressed all of your questions and gave answers to all of your questions. And I will be waiting for your videos dedicated to the Cryptounit's anniversary, because it is like a birthday, not only of the project, but of all of us. We went through this year together. Some of you did something more, some of you did something less, but it's still something that we will not ever forget. So it is the first time when we started having dollar millionaires in our company, thanks to the Cryptounit program. So I would like to congratulate you all on our news to come, Lydia, and to all of our interpreters who've been working with us. Have a nice weekend and see you again. Bye-bye.